In this video, I will discuss instructional strategies, how they are supported by various learning theories, and which instructional strategies I plan to use to enhance student achievement, promote critical and higher order thinking, as well as foster student engagement and motivation. Instructional strategies vary from teacher-centered to student-centered. When considering instructional strategies, you must consider the content and the learning objective, and then you can choose the appropriate instructional strategy to get your students there. The two instructional strategies that resonate the most with me are direct instruction and cooperative learning. Direct instruction is teacher-centered, but sometimes necessary and the best instructional strategy. Students that were taught direct instruction in math, reading, and spelling did better than those that weren't. Direct instruction can be used to lay the foundation of content knowledge or vocabulary that's necessary before students can engage with the material on a deeper level, advancing through Bloom's taxonomy. Direct instruction is supported by behaviorist theory as the teacher demonstrates or models the process or skills necessary. When teachers can connect this new learning to students' prior knowledge, it leads to a deeper understanding. And this is supported by cognitivism that allows students to intake information, store, and retrieve it. When these connections are made, it is more likely that the information will be retained and lead to deeper understanding. Cooperative learning allows for students to work with one another and learn from one another. Constructivist learning theory states that social interaction is fundamental to cognitive development. Through working with others, students can see multiple perspectives, they can see alternate methods to get the same answer, or maybe even that there isn't just one correct or right answer. Through cooperative learning, students are able to connect with one another, supporting the theory of connectivism. Students learn through making these connections and forming these relationships with one another. When working in groups, students may find some things that they have in common, some things they both like or dislike, making these relationships stronger and more positive. Learning theories are important because as an educator, you must look at the content standards, form learning objectives, and then devise a plan to get them there. Understanding how students learn with these learning theories and these instructional strategies can help you plan instruction to get your students toward the learning objective. Direct instruction strategies I will use in my classroom are read-alouds, didactic questionings, and discussions. Read-alouds can demonstrate reading, as well as pause and ask questions to point out key details. Didactic questioning can be used to ask questions and have students answer questions like who, what, when, where, why, how, and lead students to critical and higher order thinking. Discussions allow for students to reveal what they know. As an informal assessment, I can also address misconceptions and know what they would like to know to help guide future instructions to engage my students and understand their interests and motivations. Cooperative learning strategies that I will use in my classroom are Think, Pair, Share, and Jigsaw. Think, Pair, Share allows students to work with a partner and discuss before moving to a whole classroom discussion. Students may not feel comfortable in front of a whole class, so the opportunity to have a partner and bounce ideas back and forth can allow for successful collaboration before returning to a whole class or whole group discussion. Jigsaw allows students to be responsible for a portion of a group assignment, but it also allows them the opportunity to meet with an expert group and ask questions about the material, answer questions about the material, and engage deeper with it, asking critical and higher order questions and discussing it with their expert group. When students go back to their original groups, they have the information they need and knowledge to successfully present the material to their group. Educators must understand how students learn through these learning theories, as well as consider the content and learning objective to plan appropriate instructional strategies to enhance student achievement, improve critical and higher order thinking, and promote student engagement and motivation.